If you want to build confidence, then you need to change your habit because your habit is killing your confidence. Hi, my name is Sujata. I'm an executive public speaking coach and I have mentored people across 45 plus different countries. And today I have got you my experience on how to build confidence. Over a really long time, I was someone who is chasing confidence. Without changing anything in me, I wanted myself to sound and look and feel confident. Until I realized after mentoring people across 45 plus different countries, 50,000 plus people, been on various different platforms, and that's where I realized that your habit is killing your confidence. If you do not change yourself, nothing is gonna work. And I have got you some 5 habits that I follow for myself, and that has helped me to contribute a lot to work on my confidence. If you're new over here, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell button so that you get my regular videos so you can learn from me. And yeah, I'm also on Instagram as Coach Sujata Kumari. You can check on me as well, and you can drop me a message if you need my full-fledged coaching program. The very first thing that I do when my students they join the program with me is that I ensure that I change their habit. And I have got some 5 habits that is helping all my students, and that has helped me a lot. A lot. The very first thing you need to understand that the way you sleep is the way you wake up, and that the way you wake up is the way your day will go, right? And your sleeping patterns, the number one is that sleep well. Your sleeping patterns is also impacting your confidence. How? The way you sleep, as I told you, you wake up, and the way you wake up is your day goes well, right? So it depends on how you wake up, right? So if you're someone who skips scrolling entire night and you sleep late, again you wake up and you do not have time for yourself to eat your breakfast, and you are late to office and you have been struggling entire day, you do not have time for yourself, right? And it is very important the way you recharge your phone, you charge your phone, you charge your earpods, is the way you need to charge your soul, mind, body, right? Without that, it's not going to work. And that's the reason I say that wake up and have a routine. Now, what to add in the routine? Waking up is a thing that I always tell that wake up little early. I was somebody who used to do night shift at my workplace back then. It was in 7 years ago. So I was so habituated to waking up late. It was difficult for me. But today I practice to wake up at least at 6 or max to max at 7. But it's not just about waking up, it's about what you do after getting up, right? So number two, it's all about the moment you wake up. I play the music of gratitude of 5 minutes. You search on YouTube gratitude affirmation or gratitude video. 5 minutes gratitude video is enough, because the moment you wake up, ensure that you thank universe for the another day. Who knows that today there are many people who didn't wake up right after their last night. So it's important for you to be grateful for something that grateful for the breath, grateful for the another morning, grateful for the another opportunity. Being grateful is very important. So the moment you wake up, practice gratitude, and that again, because that helps you keep you grounded, that helps you feel good. The moment you practice gratitude, you'll stop complaining, comparing, criticizing, and you'll accept the way you are. And that again contributes to your confidence. And number two that I do, and I suggest all my students, is that after you wake up, after the gratitude, you need to drink water. A glass full of water, a bottle full of water is very important, and especially in Malasan. When I say Malasan, drink water in Malasan. I didn't have habit of drinking water early in the morning, but because for me water smells like a medicine back then, but now I cannot start my day without drinking water. Why is it important? That entire night that you're sleeping, you're taking you're breathing, right? And your entire body gets dehydrated, and it's very important that you hydrate yourself. And when you do in Malasan is another practice that will help you to calm your nerves down and keep you grounded. You can check on YouTube about the importance of Malasan. And next is the third practice that I suggest people is that either you do Sudarshan Kriya or some physical activities. It can be jumping, it can be stretching, it can be yoga, it can be workout, it could be anything, it can be walk. Just do it. And if you're going for a walk, ensure that you're going with a gratitude walk, or maybe listen to the podcast and keep going, right? So this is something that you can practice that will again help you feel good, right? And when you feel good, you actually feel good and you are ready to take risk. Why this is important, right? It is very important. That also contributes to your self esteem, as we spoke in the previous video. And the fourth thing that you need to do is that start reading. Reading habit is very important, because you want to speak up confidently on the stage, but it's not just about confidence. I always tell that confidence is a part of public speaking, but it is a heart of public speaking. So ensure you start reading books, so you do not miss on or forget on the stages or lose the content. You say that I do not have anything much to speak. So every time that you sit in the conversation, and the way the other person is having a conversation says a lot about how much do they read, right? So that's a practice that you can definitely adapt for. So your mind body recharge is happening. And the fifth thing that I say is that your eating habit. Your eating habit is very important, because what you eat is the way your body reflects outside. So I started my practice of eating right for the last 3 years. Trust me, I avoid street food, I avoid oil, I avoid masalas, avoid junk foods a lot. And if you see me having junk food or street food, ensure you know that I'm having after a gap. I cannot completely, there are definitely cheat days, but I ensure 99% that I'm having a clean food, because my body feels happy and good whenever I'm eating food, and my body doesn't accept now the extra things like pizzas, fries. My body rejects it directly. So this practice is very important. When you're eating right, it's important that what are you feeding in your mind, what are you feeding to your body, what are you feeding to your soul. If you understand these three things, you know what kind of habits to bring in, right? And the final tip that I'll give you is that stay as close as possible with your God. The divine energy, your source energy, is very important for you to move ahead, take risk, and get rid of the negative energies or the evil eye around you. Why do I talk about these things, and how is it contributing to your confidence? You will feel when you're with your divine, when you're with your close Ishtadevata, you feel calm, relaxed, and peaceful, right? You worry less about the things that is happening in your life, and you're majorly contributing and moving ahead in your life. I always tell that pray harder every single day, and pray really hard during the days that you do not feel like praying, because there is something also that is stopping you from praying. If you didn't understand, listen to this, you'll understand the deep meaning behind what I just said, right? And there are some more habits that I have. There are 30 habits that I have to discuss, but I cannot complete in this entire video. So I have an ebook. I'll put it in the description, so you can download the ebook, you can read the ebook, and you can get to know more about it, and tell me which habit did you like until now. And I'll see you in the next video. Before that, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button, and I look forward to have you in the next video as well. And if you want more details about my coaching program, fully fledged coaching program, you have the details in the description. Read them out and reach out to me. I look forward to meet you. Take care.